Adam Rickitt feared child would be raped amid stalking ordeal. Coronation Street legend and the original face of Nick Tilsley, Adam Rickitt, has been through a sickening ordeal that rivals the darkest of soap plots recently. A stalking campaign, orchestrated by Ron Clayhughes, left Adam in abject fear, with Clayhughes confessing to fantasizing about raping a child while harassing Adam and his wife, Katie Rickitt. Adam and Katie had barred Clayhughes from their Knutsford pub, Dexter Jones, leading to an onslaught of letters and emails from the perpetrator. Though Clayhughes initially denied charges of stalking and harassment, he changed his plea following Adam's testimony, Manchester Evening News, who attended the court proceedings, published an in-depth report of the case, including Adam's chilling testimony regarding his interactions with Clayhughes. Clayhughes, who was working at the nearby Les Farms, initially contacted Adam back in 2024. Adam explained that he was under the impression that Clayhughes was seeking a job, but instead accused him of hacking his telephone and email. Adam denied the hacking and Clayhughes later requested another meeting, this time with a pub regular and some other members of staff. This meeting came with incredibly disturbing revelations. I found him quite odd and I did record the whole conversation. I said, "Please tell me it is not about the stupid hacking thing." But we went into an hour-and-a-half conversation, where he confessed to watching child porn and fantasizing about raping a child. Clayhughes denied ever harming a child, but admitted that he was finding it increasingly difficult to refrain from doing so. Adam immediately contacted the police to inform them that Clayhughes was no longer welcome in his establishment. He said he had not done anything to a child, but he was finding it harder and harder not to. My big fear was not doing enough and that a child was going to get raped, because I had not managed to get him stopped. I asked if he had raped a child and he replied no, but said the demons were keeping him awake at night. It was going through my head every day, and I felt incredibly guilty that a child was at risk. Following his barring, Clayhughes continued to bombard Adam and Katie with both written and digital communication, with one particularly chilling letter insisting that, should he remain barred, he would destroy the Ricketts' lives. Clayhughes went on to develop an obsession with a female member of the bar staff and accused Rickitt of preventing him from developing a relationship with her, threatening grave recrimination if he continued to keep them apart. Adam pleaded with Clayhughes to leave the member of staff alone, informing him that he was terrorizing her and, in the process, deeply frightening other staff members. He pleaded with Clayhughes to seek professional help for his mental health. Christmas brought further horror for the staff and patrons of the bar. Adam detailed finding a letter on Christmas Day from Clayhughes, when they entered the pub on Christmas Day laden with threats. Clayhughes later turned up to a Christmas event, necessitating Adam to come in on his day off and physically remove him from the premises. Amid fears the rat Clayhughes was carrying a weapon. Adam detailed the effect that the campaign had on him, describing that the physical and mental symptoms of anxiety led him to seek medical help, with him being prescribed medication. Clayhughes faces up to 16 weeks in prison under sentencing guidelines, and is due to be sentenced next month. He was bailed on condition he not contact Mr. Rickitt and his staff, and does not enter Dexter and Jones.